Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the end of November tour. And it's pretty cold. So as you can see, for those of you who watched the last tour video, all the flowers have been had. Cosmos, dahlias, the early frost in November saw everything off. And it's been, we had a mild spell since then. So the rhubarb bed has been manured. Got the wallflowers in, some of which are flowering, thinking it's springtime. We still have some lettuce over there, which has only just got to the point where we wouldn't bother having it anymore. So here we've got the leeks in with the strawberries. The everbearers at the front here have decided that it's a bit too late now to be producing. Cambridge favourite variety at the back there is looking extremely good. So we're into the time of year now where the a neighbouring shed is completely blocking out most of the sun from all through the day for this bed here. So that's got our beans cover crop in it. And a lot of the leaves are now off the black currants, but the gooseberries always seem to hang on in there for a little bit longer. And we still have plenty of carrots in this bath here. So I'm waiting for the blueberries for next year. And the potato pots are just waiting. We've actually still got some sweet alyssum flowering, much to my surprise. That wasn't seen off by the frost. I've got to slop myself over here for a change so my shadow's not in the way. Not as much anyway. So look how glossy the leaves are. You know, the lipids, the fats in the leaves, which suggest a good healthy plant. It can deter pests, but unfortunately the Brussels sprouts have not been very good this year. We're thinking we're going to go back to using more reliable F1 variety. You can just see the lack of sprouts, and we've taken off a lot at the bottom that were blowing. So everything's just coming to the end here now. We've got turnips and lettuce and some mustard in there. We still have our monster turnip down here. More cover crops. It's got some peas in there. And our cabbages at various different stages. These are looking quite good now. A little bit nibbled. And peach peregrines, still got some leaves on it. It's having a battle with the pluot to see which one can have the last leaf. And the leaves have all come off the cherry tree now. So the marigolds have bitten the dust. That's all been cleared. We've got some tulips in there for a nice spring display. Just going to grab the... what's that say? It's currently 3.7 degrees centigrade. There's still plenty of greenery around here. Chilean guava has looked a lot happier since I potted it on. Waldo has got plenty of growth for fruits next year, which is going to be good. Our little bug hotel bit swamped over there, but there's plenty of the stations that have been filled up. So the Salvia Amistad has, the flowers have completely gone now. So I lifted all the gladioli. If anyone watches Mick Pulteney's Zoom sessions, he's had on some gladioli experts in the past, and they said a good way of making sure they don't fall over is if you bury them deep, so about 5 inches. And I put them in far too shallow. So of course, in doing so and lifting them, I've discovered a lot more, which is always quite nice. So the raspberries are well and truly gone. There are sort of 1 or 2 left that I wouldn't risk trying. And the wallflowers that were in here that used to be strawberries, but they'd got to the end of their life, we've now put in some new runners that we saved, so they're hopefully going to be bulking up next year. Yet more sweet alyssum, happily doing its thing. So plum trees have all died down. Here's the cover crop in the sweet corn bed. Got some leeks looking a little bit sad. And we still haven't had any parsnips, but that's going to happen soon. We're coming up to the 1-year anniversary of when we harvested the first one last year. But I was hoping to get one of those long post spades that I've seen Muddy Boots using to lift his parsnips, and I haven't ordered one yet. So this is the cover crop, official cover crop bed, fallow one. So it's got lots going on in there. This is flowering radish. So we still have some beetroot, some of a vast nature. Quite a cluster there. So our leeks and some of our cabbages are out. We got some beans coming on in there. Our Sherwood cabbages popping away like mad. This will be interesting to see if any more of those heart up. We've only had one thus far. And this espalier apple tree, which has got horrific canker, and it looked like it was dying during the tail end of the summer. It's a variety called Saturn. Towards the end now, it's looked like the healthiest of the apple trees, so hopefully that bodes well for next year. We still have some flowers on the pinks. They've been very inconsistent with each other for varieties that were supposed to be the same size. As you look at this tiny little thing there, at least it matches the one on the other side, even though that's not supposed to be the same variety. And of course we've got that the Waldo tip layer runner that's been popped in there. It'll get free rein next year. That was from an idea that I saw Monty Don doing. He put some blackberries into an obelisk. So we still have a few of the strawberry runners left. We'll probably use those to just fill in gaps. We've got some couple of tayberries that of course I tip layered. Might end up giving some of those away. So we've moved back this obelisk. It was more in the centre where this pot was, but historically speaking that's where it was, because the path used to come up to about there where my foot suddenly appeared, but we moved it back and the obelisk got stranded, so we're just moving it back so it's not shading out anything behind it. And the rain gauge at about 1 millimetre, it's indicating we've had about 2 millimetres in the last 3 weeks. It's been quite dry. There's gladioli now that are dying off. There's about 12 of them there, and I think I only put in about 6. They obviously like it. I hope everyone's keeping well, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.